Happy evening everyone. My name is Himadri Maheshwari and today I will be presenting on how to crack IELTS on your own. So before we start on this topic, how many of you by raise of hands have thought of going to foreign college? Anybody? I see. Well, apart from all the exams such as SAT or ACT, there is also an important exam, IELTS, along with TOEFL, which is similar to this. So about IELTS. So what is IELTS? IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. So in this, as its name suggests, it is about an English proficiency test in which they judge you on how you speak, on how you are able to understand the English language. So it is of two types basically. It is general and academic. So it is not only for people who want to go to foreign colleges or for further studies, but also for people who want to move in to other countries. So they just want to know whether you will be able to converse properly and understand their language. So it is conducted by the British Council, IDP and Cambridge English. So we can understand its importance and that it is authentic. And this exam consists of, it is graded based on bands, which ranges from 1 to 9, with 9 being the like excellent grasp on the language. Right. So let's move on to the IELTS exam. So it has 4 sections, which is writing, listening, reading and speaking. The 3 writing, listening, reading are conducted at the same time on the same day, and it usually takes about 3 hours. Whereas speaking, it is conducted on a separate day within a few days of these 3 exams. Now, about writing. So it consists of 2 parts. 2 essays, essay topics are given to you in which you have to write about. So the first consists of usually a diagram or a flow chart which you have to explain in your own words and to make it a bit lengthy, to use proper grammatical language and vocabulary. And the second task is a general topic in like about the crisis happening, COVID. So they can ask about like what do you think has been affected by it, like what are the effects on factories, on businesses. So general topics such as this. Now it is evaluated on your task of achievement. Task achievement means whether you have been able to capture the whole topic in the essay, or if you have whether you have distracted from that, because they want you to speak only on that and just to use proper English. They are not testing your general studies, so you do not need to worry about facts, but you just need to write it in good English. Coherence, lexical resource, lexical means vocabulary, proper vocabulary, and grammatical range and accuracy, which includes using connecting words like likewise, forthwith, similarly, furthermore. So to improve your writing skills, it is suggested that you understand and outline the prompt. So you first you need to divide your thoughts into 3 paragraphs, like in the beginning, the body and the conclusion, so that you know what you are supposed to write in those parts. Then is to keep your idea simple, because they are not testing your GK, it is only about the English language. Also language, not length, and to proofread what you have written. Reading. So the reading consists of 3 passages and a total of 40 questions. It is of 1 hour and it is evaluated on the number of questions you have correctly answered. So, so the number of questions, because it is MCQs and fill up based, in the fill in the blanks it is usually 1 or 2 words only. So to prepare for reading, well, sometimes they provide very lengthy topics. They provide very lengthy passages which you have to read within that hour, and three passages at that. So it takes time. So you need to skim it through, to read it fast, and to just underline all the important things that you think are. Like some numbers that you think are important, so you just underline it, and if it comes in the question, then you know, then your eyes will go to that. And of course, because the time matters, it is only of 1 hour, and you need to finish 40 questions in that. So now listening. In listening, you will hear 4 recordings, which will have a total of 40 questions within 30 minutes. So the 4 recordings, they basically test you on your hearing, on whether you'll be able to understand their accent, because accent varies a lot, especially British accent. I'm sure many of us have heard it, and usually on TV, which has subtitles, but in real life we don't have that. So we need to be prepared for that, and although they speak very slowly in the recordings, so it isn't that difficult. And to develop your listening skills, to score good in that, you just need to again underline all the keywords, because it is only fill-ups and MCQs. So, yes, speaking. So this is the main thing. It is only a 15 minutes, 11 to 14 minutes, but the thing that I found the most difficult, for which I joined IICS, and well, it's not the speaking part, but the confidence. So it has 3 topics. The first one is just a general discussion, like a regular chat you have with your friends. Like a regular chat you have with your friends. So the interviewer will just ask you basic questions, suppose like about your life, about any memorable trip you had, and all that. So you just have to answer those questions. Then comes the second topic. They'll give you a particular task. You'll be given 2 minutes to prepare beforehand, and you just have to speak for the rest 2 minutes, and they will not interrupt. They will let you speak on whatever you can. Just need to be fluent, need to show your grammatical reach, and speak with confidence. So after that, there are questions. So whatever you have spoken about in the second task, they will ask you questions based on that. So suppose I was given the task, I had to talk about my best friend. So now that sounds very simple, however, I found it quite difficult, because it is a very vague topic, like what should I tell them about. So you don't need to worry about all that. Speak whatever you can. Speak as lengthy as you can. Just cover all the topics. And so these are all the top skills that I just discussed, like grammatical range and vocabulary, your pause to think. So if you sometimes get stuck somewhere, just think, just pause, take a pause. Don't say or anything, like avoid fillers. So you don't instead say It does not give a good impression, right? So just take a pause, think, and then continue. Thank you.